Hi dear audience, welcome back to our Eastern Wisdom series. After exploring Lao Tzu's fable philosophy and Taoist cultivation methods, today we uncover a neglected pre-Qin Taoist classic, Heguanzi, written by Heguanzi, a reclusive Taoist scholar. This book integrates Lao Tzu's Taoism with practical strategies, focusing on the unity of personal cultivation and governance. Unlike previous classics that lean on fables or pure practice, it offers a down-earth Taoism for navigating chaos, perfect for modern audiences seeking wisdom for life and work. Why is Heguanzi worth exploring? It fills the gap between Taoist philosophy and practical application. While Lao Tzu emphasizes oneness of self and things, and Lao Tzu advocates Wu-Wei, Heguanzi tells us how to practice Tao in real scenarios, whether managing a team, handling relationships, or making life choices. It's hailed as the bridge between pre-Qin Taoism and Han Dynasty governance wisdom, and its core thought of Tao as the root, strategy as the branch deeply influences later Eastern philosophy. Let's clarify its core framework, the three foundations of Tao practice. First, cultivate inner Tao, stabilize your mind, and align with natural laws, inheriting the mind purification and nourishment methods from previous classics. Second, apply outer strategy, adapt to circumstances without sticking to rigid rules, which is a practical extension of Wu-Wei. Third, balance gain and loss, pursue goals without obsession, maintaining the Taoist principle of moderation. Unlike many pseudographed classics, Heguanzi is academically recognized as a genuine pre-Qin work. Its uniqueness lies in not avoiding strategy, a concept often regarded as conflicting with Taoist purity. Instead, it argues that strategy is a tool for practicing Tao, as long as it's rooted in virtue and natural laws. This perspective resonates with Western audiences who value both moral principles and practical results. In this episode, we've grasped the core value of Heguanzi. In the next episode, we'll break down its practical methods, how to apply the three foundations of Tao practice to modern workplace management and interpersonal relationships, and decode its classic strategy principles. See you next episode. Hi everyone, welcome back to our interpretation of Heguanzi. Last episode, we learned its core thought of Tao as the root, strategy as the branch, and its unique position in Taoism. Today, we'll focus on actionable methods, turning its ancient wisdom into practical tools for modern work and life. First, cultivate inner Tao to emotional management. Heguanzi proposes that a stable mind leads to wise decisions. When facing pressure or conflicts, first practice the breathing method we learned before to calm down, then observe the situation objectively. This avoids impulsive choices driven by emotions. Unlike blind tolerance, it's about using inner stability to control external changes, which is a deeper practice of Lao Tzu's mind restraint. Second, apply outer strategy to workplace management. Heguanzi advocates governing by adapting to talents instead of imposing a unified standard on the team. Assign tasks based on each person's strengths, just as Tao generates all things without forcing uniformity. For example, let detail-oriented people handle planning, and proactive people take charge of execution. This is a practical manifestation of Taoist Wu-Wei in management, improving efficiency while reducing conflicts. Third, practice balance gain and loss to relieve life anxiety. Modern people often feel anxious about unmet goals, but Heguanzi reminds us that gain and loss follow natural laws. We should strive for what we want, but not cling to results. When a goal is unreachable, adjust direction instead of forcing it. This complements the wisdom of distinguishing controllable things from lazy, helping us build a resilient mindset. It's important to note that Heguanzi's strategy is not about intrigue. It emphasizes that all strategies must be rooted in virtue. Strategy without virtue is a disaster. This aligns with the Taoist core of upholding virtue from previous classics, ensuring that we use wisdom for good, not self-interest. This moral bottom line makes its wisdom timeless. That's all for our interpretation of Heguanzi. This book enriches our Taoist wisdom system by connecting philosophy with real-life application, showing us that Tao is not an abstract concept but a tool for living well. Next, we'll explore a Taoist classic focusing on longevity and vitality with unique nourishment methods. Do you want to prioritize these practical health-preserving skills? Welcome to leave your comments below. See you in the next episode.